Okay, so this is a video I've wanted to make for a while, but just kind of hesitated because I feel like it's gonna take a little bit of effort, but I feel like hopefully it could be useful for some people, particularly people that have hair like mine. So basically I'm gonna show you a couple of different hair products that have been sold to kind of make it look like you've got a fuller ponytail. And that is one thing that I struggle with, like pulling my hair back. You know, some girls can pull their hair back and they've got like a really cute ponytail, and I feel like mine looks like I've just got like a little rat tail back. Like I don't have any hair. It's gonna look a little fuller today because I actually curled my hair today. I made a video earlier on using heatless curlers, so, but I hoped that would fix my problem, like, you know, having my hair a little bit curly and not just straight would make my ponytail look a little bit better, and I still haven't liked it. So I guess I'll just kind of show you. So what I've been told about my hair in the past is that my hair is fine, but it's not necessarily thin. Like every time that I've gotten my hair dyed, the girl has had to mix some more dye because she's always like, oh, I'm gonna need to make some more, because she underestimated how much she would need, because my hair, I feel like, looks really thin but actually isn't somehow. But so here's just what a standard ponytail looks like. And it's not terrible, especially not with it curled. But, you know, they market some things to people to make their ponytails look a little bit better. And so I have tried some of those, and I wanted to talk to you about how they work. I'm just gonna say, if you've got a certain type of hair, like a really thin hair, like mine or thinner, I don't think anything is gonna work for you. Based on my experience, like, just give up, you know, like, just, and that's where I've come. I've come to terms with the fact that I just don't have that thick, luxurious hair, and just not to even really mess with it. And so, I have another video where I talked about getting extensions, and I think if you've got hair like mine, you know, you either just have to get over it and just fix it as best you can, and just not even work. Like, most people probably don't even like look at my ponytail and be like, ew, her ponytail is so stringy and gross. So yeah, I've kind of gotten over that. I don't really care so much anymore. But yeah, there's not really, aside from like getting extensions, and in terms of ponytails, I would say really your best option would be getting some of those extensions that are like sewn in or beaded in, or like I did one for the Great Lengths that are kind of like bonded. I mean, those are gonna be your best bet. But let me just tell you why I don't think these other products are gonna work. So the first one I have is the Ponyo. It definitely was marketed pretty heavily a few years ago. And I will say, like, both of these do make your ponytail look a little bit perkier, but it still doesn't like account for the fact that you don't have that much hair. So if you're someone that has like a decent amount of hair and you want your ponytails to be perkier, like not sagging, which I don't think there's a problem with that, but you know, whatever, if that's what you want. If you want like a really perky ponytail, I think these will work, absolutely. And there was like an ad for this on Instagram, and I clicked on it and I was reading the comments, and some girl had a question about something, and I responded with like my accurate, I was just kind of like, yeah, it's okay, it holds the stuff tight. It's not necessarily gonna be life-changing if you have thin hair, you know? And like the company tried to like respond to me, be like, if you're not happy, and I'm like, I didn't feel like I was giving it a negative review. I wasn't attacking you. I just, that's my honest opinion. Like, not every girl is gonna buy this and have a beautiful ponytail. That's with any product. You've got so many variations in people's hair and their skin and their bodies. Like, your product is not going to be perfect for everyone. Like, let's just be realistic about it. Like, the girls with thin hair, they're going to see your video, and with you having just like normal thickness hair, and it's going to see how perky and everything it made your ponytail, but that's not going to be the case for everybody, and that's just how it is. Like, you can't make a product, it's hard to make a product that's like 100% one size fits all. So that's my rants on that. But see, I don't want to make this video because I don't want to actually do this, and that's another thing. Like, anything that's gonna take like extra effort to fix my hair, I don't want to do it. So, and this doesn't really take that much extra effort, but let me see here. Normally I would like flip my head upside down and gather my hair, but so you just, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like silicone, but then it's also kind of like flexible and hard. And I could see, like, if you have big hands or if you have like a whole lot of hair, I'm not really sure how you're gonna get your hair in it, to be honest though, because my hands are small and I don't have a lot of hair. So people with a lot of hair, it's not like elastic, it's not gonna give. So I don't really know like how you would get your hair in it. But basically I've just, this is gonna be a terrible video, but like I've just pulled my hair through, and then what they say is for you to just kind of like smush it to where it's flat. Actually, I didn't get it very tight, but you smush it to where it's flat, and then you fold in the sides. So there. But see, like, it's not really that much of a difference for me that I can tell. Like, I can't really see, I don't have a mirror, but I feel like it doesn't make that drastic of a difference. Maybe it does. If you feel like it does, then you tell me, but there's that. There's the Ponyo. I will say there was a time that I was playing around with, you know, the ponytail hair extensions. And what I would do is I would make like my regular ponytail. I would put this on it, and then I would attach the extension ponytail. You know how they normally have like a little clip in them that you clip into your ponytail's rubber band, and then you kind of wrap it around. I would put that in there and then wrap it around and then clip this around it, and it would normally make it stay and blend with my regular ponytail a little bit better. So if you're a person that wears those like ponytail extensions, this could work to maybe hold it in and attach to your hair a little bit better. So there's that. And then it's been actually forever since I've used one of these, so I don't know if I'm gonna use it right. But this is another product that they sell. I think it's called the Bun Bar. I like the name, it's catchy. But basically it's, I mean, they used to sell things like this on TV, you know, back in the day. But it's basically a thing that's kind of like, again, it's kind of stretchy. It feels like it's made out of silicone that you can kind of mold. And so basically you put your hair in between this and then roll it up and then do this. And I will say I did use this a few times while working out at home, just to keep my hair out of my face, and it stays in really good, but I wouldn't say it necessarily looks the greatest. Again, if you've got a lot of hair that's going to fold up and give you like a nice size bun, it's going to be good, but if you don't have a lot of hair, I don't think you're going to get like the outcome that you necessarily want. Let me just make it easy and pull all of my hair up pretty high on my head so you can see. I wonder if I should use a scrunchie. I'll just use it because it's what I have on my wrist. Ooh, and I will show you my trick to the one thing that I have found to actually make a decent bun. And it's not like a product. It's basically like a trick. Okay, so I've got scrunchie up on my head. And then take this. And what they do in the video is they kind of run it. You put your hair in between the two pieces. I can't remember. I probably need to roll it down, right? And then you start rolling it. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, wait. And then take the pieces. I think probably do not use a scrunchie as your, yeah. Okay, yeah, something went really wrong there. Maybe I'm supposed to roll it the other way. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Roll it forward for sure. And then you just kind of like mold the pieces around and like move your hair around it. I feel like I just don't even really have enough hair to move around it very well, but it makes like a small bun. Actually, that is not too bad, I think. Is it showing in the back? I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. You could probably work with this. It's been a while since I've done this, but it's still like kind of a little bun. Maybe you could pull some pieces down and make it look whatever. I would say I prefer the Bun Bar over the Ponyo thing, but actually that's not bad. I kind of like that. So I take back my criticism of that. I feel like it could work even if you have some somewhat fine hair. But again, my hair is a little bit curled, so it's not just totally straight. So that could have had an impact on it. But yeah, like even with this, it looks kind of okay, but it's still just such a, and man, if my hair is not curled, my ponytail just looks sad. So there's that. Another thing, gosh, I've got so many things. I got this, I talked about this. There's another video where I unboxed the Kitsch products, and I tried to use this in that one and it was a massive failure. But since I'm at it, I'll just try it again on here. So basically on this, you've got your regular ponytail, and then you put the thing in it and push it in, and then you're supposed to end up with this. And on it, see what I mean? Like that doesn't look like, even in their photo, like that doesn't look like that much of a difference. And I had so much trouble getting it in, but I had even more trouble getting it out. So I'm gonna try it a little bit different this time. So how it comes is, it comes with this, oh my gosh, some of my hair is still in there, but it comes with this thing, and basically you like take this and you put it in the middle of your ponytail to push, like, so your ponytail is going to be pushed out at least an inch from your head based on this, and it's supposed to make it look perkier or whatever. But where I had trouble is, oh, I can't even get this off. They come with these little elastics that they say, gather your hair into a ponytail with our included no snag elastic. Do not, 100% do not do that. It says instantly adds volume and lifts to your ponytail. But yeah, like I could not get the elastic out of my hair. I could not get this thing out of my hair. It was a nightmare. So I am gonna try it with this looser scrunchie. So I don't know if it's gonna work as well. And like I said, I still, okay, wait, maybe I can get it off. Okay, so I got the elastic off, but I lost some of my hair with it the last time I tried it. But let's see the difference real quick. Do this one a little bit lower. So it'd probably be better to try this and the Ponyo with straight hair, but whatever. Maybe I'll make a video with that later. Okay, so here is my standard sad ponytail. And then what it says is to basically split your ponytail in half from top to bottom. So you've got some at the bottom and some left at the top. And then this thing is just gonna kind of go like right in the middle of your ponytail. And you just kind of like take this as like a hook and just kind of wedge it in. And we'll see if it's, oh, I feel like this is not gonna work. Okay, yeah, no, it's not gonna work with the scrunchie. And I don't wanna try it. So if you wanna try it, or if you wanna see somebody use it, there's other videos. I watched a couple of videos on YouTube before I did it. And one girl in particular, like, she didn't necessarily talk bad about it, but you could tell she definitely wasn't impressed, and she struggled to get it in as well. So I would say it's probably not, it wasn't very expensive, I don't think, but I don't think it's worth your money or your time to try this. I mean, sorry to the company, but it's a good idea. Like, the idea I understand, but I don't think it works, at least not for me. So yeah, oh, let me see if I brought the rubber band that I used to do this, and I'll show you like what I have been doing to actually make a bun that I really like. Okay, so I was talking crap on their elastics, but I think I'm actually going to use one right now. So I watched this video, and I wish I could remember what it was, and I would link it, but I can't remember. But basically they pulled the hair up with a scrunchie, and so you start with that. I'm gonna make it pretty high just so you can see. So I've got my hair, and normally when I do this, like, I'll leave some pieces down, but I'm not gonna mess with that right now. So yeah, I've got my scrunchie in pretty tight, like I had before. And then you take another rubber band. So I'm gonna use this one because I don't really have anything else. And I like a smaller one. The one I have at home is one of these Pro hair ties, which I've done a video about these too. I like these. These are kind of like my go-to rubber bands. Not rubber bands, but hair ties. And I have one that's like really small, and so it's like a smaller size, and I just take it and put it over this. So you'll see it, but it's similar to this. But you could probably use just like a regular hair tie to get the same effect. But so what you do is you take your hair, and so you've got your scrunchie in there, and you take your hair and you kind of spread it out up top, and then you take the rubber band and you put it over that. So yeah, it looks a little weird right now. So you've got the scrunchie underneath, you've got this rubber band, and you can kind of like pull some of the hair around to the bottom a little bit. Like, you don't even, I don't know, have to do that. But basically, you just kind of pull this up and around. And just, you know, it makes to where you can kind of like make it look like you've got a little bit of a bigger bun. And then you can take this extra, and this is what they did on the thing. Take this extra and kind of like put it around. And then I don't bring one, but normally I have like a little small hair clip that I just put in the back to keep it kind of like up. Or like, I think in the video they use hairpins, but like, yeah, I mean, you can kind of see some space in it, but it just overall just kind of looks like a messy bun, and I think it's cute. And so sometimes I wear it up top of my head like this, and I'll pull some hairs down. And I also think it looks cute to wear it kind of like a low bun as well, just kind of like a messy low bun. So you can use it both ways. So that's kind of like the one that I've been going to like without messing with any tools or anything like that. That's not too hard. So just pull your hair up in a scrunchie, flop your hair over, kind of spread it around a little bit, but keep the majority of it up on top of your head, and then just put a rubber band over that. Or, you know, if you had a bigger rubber band, maybe twist it over a couple of times, and then yeah, just pull your hair loose out of it to give it a little bit of volume. And then if you want to leave like the extra pieces kind of like hanging, if your hair's short enough for that, or if you want to wrap it around like I do, yeah, that's just kind of what I've been going with. My main things right now are the heatless curls at night, because it takes like 2 seconds and, you know, you get a little something done with your hair. And then like if I need to pull my hair back, or maybe if I haven't washed my hair in a day or two, I'll go with this, and it turns out pretty well. So that's it. That's my kind of advice for someone who has kind of fine or thin hair, and you're wondering if any of these things work. You probably won't find much that will work for you, but there's kind of some little tricks you can use if you just kind of look around on the internet. I'll keep looking and I will share if I find anything else, but I think at this point I've just kind of settled in and not worried about the fact too much that I don't have long, thick, luxurious hair. It's fine.